like I kept,
I'm not touching nothing.
Let's do it again.
Should I do
We're
it?
rolling again.
Try again. Yeah.
We're the only badass novel bitches around. So.
Oh, there we go.
If I'm good to go.
Then, when the music is broken off,
Yeah, you're supposed to like. There you go.
I'm so excited for this.
Flower bookmarks. These are so pretty.
we all got different designs. Mine is bamboo with
Oh
like
my God.
That was an exciting adventure.
Hi,
Yes.
thank you so much.
So we have Erica Bauermeister, who is guest author Kayla tonight. We are a lot of Tana with us tonight, you guys. All Jess Lowry, right here with us tonight. Welcome, Asha. We're so excited. Guest author Hannah Wickens. We're so glad to have you back.
Thank you. This is one of my favorite book clubs in the universe, and I'm just so grateful to be with y'all.
Tonight we have guest author Gretchen Burke.
Hey, bitches.
So when I clicked live, you have to click it twice. And I thought I did it so good and so simultaneously with the video. I'm like, oh, I got right on time. And then I'm looking and it still said go live. And I'm like, no.
Oh no!
I didn't touch nothing.
It was great right at the end.
I
it,
didn't
like,
touch
rolled.
anything either, evidently.
Can I hit the red button now? No, okay.
Right now.
Well, good night.
Welcome, bitches. Everybody's showing up. We started a new book this week. Dominique picked this one for March. I got my cute calendar as always. The Lost Girls by Laurie Fox. We read just the first 4 chapters because it's a oh, look at your cute little bells there. Anyways, so we'll discuss that in just a second. Who's here with us? We've already got Jessica, who called us beautiful ladies. Thank you for that.
I'm here.
And Desiree.
Nina is on with us tonight. I love having you.
Hey! Oh, I love being here. Thanks.
Yay, we're excited. Katrina's already here. All right. So, anybody eating any spicy pickle nuts? Nope. Desiree ate them all last week. What do you have?
Lily and I had a bake-off today, and then Ben joined in, little asshole.
Did you crush the pickled nuts and sprinkled on there?
No, I ate them with my teeth, and I crushed them, and I swallowed it.
Maybe she put her mixology sprinkle like on top.
Oh, I bought like some Sprite to try and mix it, and I had some cherries. I was gonna try and make a thing. I forgot.
Oh,
Damn.
I'll make it.
I
next
added
week.
mine to my iced tea to make like an Arnold Palmer.
How was it?
Ooh.
Okay.
Was it like
The lemon flavor is
chemically or sweet?
just a little,
It needs a shot of vodka with it.
yeah, needs a little,
So it should be like a spiked Arnold Palmer.
just to take off a little bit of the pine sol aftertaste.
Uh-oh.
You know, you gotta mix it the right. You have to have the right variations of
Poison.
mix and water. Yeah,
Right. All right. Well,
I made little garlic parmesan pizza bites.
ooh,
Like-
yeah.
Homemade made them?
Those are good.
No,
I know. I'm like
like,
you. I'm
I put
like, sorry, what?
pizza
Yeah.
bites in the air fryer, and then I just made a homemade garlic butter with parmesan and
Okay, I thought you like
Parsley and
made your
tossed
own
them.
little like.
no.
Okay,
No.
I was like, oh,
But
but you-
I did make homemade Rice Krispie treats, and I used a new recipe today, and they are amazing.
what's
Really?
different? What's the recipe?
Well,
Or
I
keep
browned
talking
the
about
butter.
food.
I did brown butter, and then you put in a can of sweetened condensed milk, and then you put your vanilla. But I put a little bit of vanilla bean paste and then vanilla extract, marshmallows, melt it, mix your cereal, and then right at the end you put more marshmallow, so you kind of keep some of those chunks like a home
Oh.
style. Oh my god, they're so good. I'll have to
Do
cut
you
a
have a
piece and
picture of
bring it
them
in
by any
after.
chance?
I have the pan over there.
Oh, okay.
I'll bring it over after.
That sounds
Yeah, that sounds great. That sounds great.
What's Rebecca drinking?
Cocoa and I'm snacking on Cadbury minis.
The
All
mini
right.
ones.
The whole bag.
We have to specify the mini
The
ones.
chocolate coated. So I sent her a picture on Messenger this week because my sister, we were all at the hospital visiting Nana, and she had the dark chocolate royale Cadbury eggs. And when I tell you, it was the best dark chocolate.
Are they mini too, or like the?
Yeah, the same.
Okay.
I'll show you the bag. The same thing, but they're just the dark chocolate. Oh my god, they were so good. So I sent it to Rebecca. She didn't try to find them.
I'm drinking this guy with vodka. Have you seen these guys?
No.
Royal chocolate, royal dark.
Ooh,
Oh, those look yummy.
Yeah, those are really good.
love dark chocolate. I've seen those sodas, but I didn't know if I should try it. I didn't want to like waste.
Is that the dream one?
No, so it has like a coconut taste to it. I feel like I'm drinking like what's that rum? That coconut rum, but it's not
Malibu.
Yeah, isn't that the Coca-Cola Dream? Doesn't it say Dream somewhere on there?
No,
I got a free one at the
Rosalia.
store. Huh? I don't think that's the name of it.
Rosalia.
Whatever. Rosalia.
Oh, so it's like a rosé Coca-Cola.
But it's not. It's
Weird,
coconut.
right? Rosé Coca-Cola.
I got it because it was pink.
It's tropical flavored. Everyone said that it's supposed to taste tropical.
It does. It does taste tropical. I'm not a huge tropical fan, but I don't hate it either. So.
Oh, well, there you go. Was it spiked?
Yes, I was drinking with vodka.
Oh, with vodka. Okay. You guys will be shocked to find out this water today.
Oh,
I'll drink what you can't drink, Jessica.
It's Coca-Cola Move.
Right.
That's what that is.
It's Coca-Cola what?
It's called Coca-Cola Move.
Move?
Yeah. Rosalia is not the... Yes.
Oh, it says right here. Move.
Yeah. So I got one for free, because like my Bonds things, they send me like free products to try when I go shopping.
Uh-huh.
I didn't like it. It tasted like cinnamon. It had like a cinnamon Coke flavor. I didn't like it.
I thought Coke tasted like cinnamon. I've always thought that cinnamon was like their little secret.
Oh, the spiciness, like when kids say it's spicy.
I don't know. It just had a weird like cinnamon back taste to it. I took 2 sips. Presley tried it.
You took the regular one, right? Not was it the zero or the regular?
It was the regular.
I wonder if that makes a difference. This is the zero one. So maybe I
don't know.
I have not had a soda in over 20 years. I have no idea.
Wow.
Like I quit in high school and I have not ever, maybe like a ginger ale if I was 6, but other than that, nope.
Do you just not like the bubbles?
I mean, I don't love the bubbles, but I also drink beer, so I feel like that's unfair to say.
Oh, okay. Well, it's
a different bubble. It's not as in your face bubbly. I like carbonation.
See, I don't mind.
Sweet. Sodas are very sweet to me.
Okay.
Like all of them.
Rebecca, go to Zevia, and then you'll be fine to quit.
No.
What?
I went down to just Sprite for a while. Like I cut everything out except for Sprite. It was caffeine free, but it was still like bubbly and sweet. And then I just got off that.
Go girl, damn.
So little by little, then it just your palate changed, right?
Yeah,
and it became
and
too
I was
sweet.
like,
Ooh, see, I'll hook up some sparkling water too. I love all the sparkling waters.
See, I drink the what are they called? Yeah, sparkling waters, right? Like the Waterloo. Yeah. I have those.
Oh yeah.
I drink those. I'm not honestly much of a Coke person either, and Sean cut out sodas completely. So now he's doing the diet Arnold Palmer's. So he replaced it with that, which is really good because he was drinking a lot of Coke.
Oh gosh. Yeah.
But I like the bubbly. I like the Waterloos.
I like the bubblies.
Yeah.
Ooh,
and then And then now I'm into the probiotic soda, the Ollie Pops.
Ollie Pops. I haven't
Seen
heard
Those
of
are
that.
good.
I'd kill without my coffee. Don't even. I wouldn't even try.
That's very healthy of you.
You know, I didn't try it because it was healthy. I think I got like a free sample, and I was like, oh, like it was pretty good. The Orange Crush I like, and they're very like vintage soda flavored, and they're
Wait,
like
how do you get
3
the
grams
free-
of sugar.
How do you get these samples?
Because when you shop at Vons and you use like your Just For You, they'll be in the deals sometimes to get like
Is that
today I
the
got like a
app?
free
Do I
smart
gotta go on
water.
the
Yeah.
app? Oh, okay.
Yeah. But
Oh,
yeah,
good
so
stuff.
the Orange Crush is good, the grape, the I think it's called like original cola. And it's like, yeah, like 3 grams of sugar, 2 to 3 grams
I want to
for
try
the
it.
can.
See, that
They're
I
really
can
good.
do. Yeah.
Yeah, those are really good.
That's not
Good
bad.
to know. Thanks for sharing.
I like the well, you know, we used to, I guess Pavilions was Bonds basically, but their food rewards are bomb. Just for grocery shopping, like you get like free avocados and bananas. They'll be like, pick them up today before they expire. And I'm like, are you kidding? I just get like free avocados. Yeah, those things are expensive.
Yeah, I save them till I have like 7 to 10 points, reward points,
Yeah.
and then you get like $20 off your bill,
Yes.
and you get all kinds of like shit. Yeah.
Gotta get those grocery rewards. Anyway, all right, you guys. Now that we all have something to drink and some are with and without booze, mine is boring and without booze. Whatever.
But a pretty cup.
In a pretty cup, but it's not cold or warm, so it's not changing color. Lame. No fun. Anyways, so we started reading a whole book this week and only got a quarter of the way through it. Just kidding. As we do.
We need one of those like drum like joke things, right?
Oh, no. It was just like, wah,
Oh,
wah.
Nora.
It was more like one of those like wahs every time I eat. Yeah. So we have a few topics and some quotes, and obviously Teen was very smart to point out that there are triggers in this book that I forgot to point out right off.
Oh, yeah, we didn't say that.
We usually do let people know when those things come. I think we're going to be reading quite a few books this year. That'll probably need to come with trigger warnings.
It didn't say on the book, did it? That's what your mom commented too, right?
Right. So when
To us.
she took the notes and stuff, she wrote like all across the top. She does it for all the books that she pre-reads for us. So
I ignored it because I was like, it's a fucking Peter Pan story.
Hey, Peter Pan stories usually go crazy, like the off stories.
Dark as fuck.
Yes. Stealing your
When's
children.
the last time you watched Peter Pan? I feel like we're watching
a lot of
I could not tell you.
Hi, Regina. Welcome,
fairy
babe.
tales like this are pretty dark when you think about it.
They really are. Yeah. Like all
Who's
the
the
Grimm
original
fairy
writer
tales.
of Peter Pan? Do you guys know?
J.W.
Wait. Oh yeah. And that was how old?
18. Don't ask me.
Okay. I'll look it up.
Yeah.
That should have been on my trivia.
Yeah, that should have been. I would have just lost that one. Not as hard to read for the trigger part. The Southern Book Club's Guide.
1904.
Well, let's not forget that we are only 1/4 of the way through the book. This week may not have been that hard to read, but we don't know what's to come quite yet. So you never know. But yeah, that book was a little bit when that scene came up.
Wait, which one? I missed.
Are you doing a trivia?
No, I was just.
She was just being
You
funny.
should do a trivia because I just found some fun things about this.
Okay, I will be doing a trivia, but not
Oh,
today.
damn it. Okay, because I was going to
Hi,
say.
Melanie. Welcome. Yeah, it is. Yeah. So we did great. You never know. I mean, honestly, I don't think that we're going to shy away from any of the hard topics or the hard books here. So we'll see what happens this year. But anyway, so a couple of things came up this week. Obviously, sexual assault, depression, drug use, and suicide. Those were all hit this week. Just start it like real quick. So, how did everyone feel about starting this book? We always kind of figure out whether or not it's like easy to start, slow to start. How is everybody feeling about the start of this book so far?
Did you guys read the
I did.
the prologue?
Yes.
So I felt like
Yeah.
that started the book really good before you jumped into the chapters.
Yeah. The Since You Asked.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, the heads up is nice. You're right. We'll make sure that we get those heads up a little faster next time, though. Absolutely. I'm not going to. There you go. Starting it right off. I love it. I love when there's conflict. It's so much more exciting that way.
I'm a little bit with her.
Idiots. I definitely feel like that.
What would you say?
They're either all seriously like mentally gone, or they're all just fucking idiots. Like all of these women. Oh my gosh.
Well,
Yeah.
I'm not sure how I feel about it yet.
Uh-huh.
Like I'm waiting to see how it plays out.
Like you're listening to the story and you're like,
yeah,
where are we going with it?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I'm angry at all of them for their treatment to each other. But I also understand like cognitive dissonance, that like wanting to live in the fairy tale. Like I get that, you know.
Right.
But no, we got to do the good with the bad, ladies. Like we got to,
Yeah.
you know,
Having
be
mixed,
open and up front.
yeah, just off my inner feminist. Ooh, right? Thank
Right.
you. There's just like all kinds of shit right in the beginning here.
like Margaret is mental. Her mom, Wendy's mom,
Mm-hmm.
Thank you.
fucking weird. And then it's like I don't understand her taking off, and then you're gone for how long, and then you come back, and now you're in an 11-year depression. Like Jesus Christ. At some point, let's move forward. Okay, let's
say they really did go to this Neverland. Imagine going to a whole place
A whole
that
new
you.
world. Yeah.
I was gonna say a whole new world, but I didn't want to go into Aladdin. So I'm trying to take it as like I'm like, are they mental? Are they kind of crazy, or is this like, are they really going to Neverland? So if they're really going there, you're really experiencing this.
I think they're all schizophrenic.
They're all schizophrenic.
You know, it is genetic, right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And if the grandma's telling enough stories and planting enough things in their head, so yeah, I want to know, are they crazy, or are they really going? But say they are really going, like you're in this, and then they said that Neverland is like what you bring to it. So
yeah,
it,
it's
like,
whatever you imagine it to already be, so it's different for everyone.
It what amplifies whatever you're bringing to it.
Yeah.
Right. Well,
It's just like how they say about heaven. Everybody's heaven is different, right? Because
Right.
it's what is heaven to you, right? What brings you that joy?
Yeah, but they're
So
not
they
going.
can look-
We're not going to heaven, coming back.
Well, some people do though.
And then having
Right?
to
But
live
I'm just
without
saying, in general, heaven is
I
not
do.
the same for everybody. They say it's your heaven. It's, you know,
Right. Pretty yeah, a shared delusion. Exactly.
mhm.
I would have been in a 5-year depersonalization. Oh my god, right?
No, she has been.
Oh, have been. Oh, okay. I thought you were saying like if you went
to
then you
Neverland.
wouldn't have been, like just completely separated after coming. Okay, I get it.
I mean, I understand her being angry that he didn't keep his word and come back in whichever form it is, but
Right.
in the way in which she basically explained her years, like it was just neurotic. It was very weird.
It's super odd. You're right. You never really get to like in the story. It's like maybe a night, you know, like originally. Here it's
So-
like I don't even know. Didn't they say months?
That it's 3 months.
Yeah, it was months.
Right.
So
But the grandma definitely tells her that she is gonna try to kill herself. She is gonna be physically ill. She is
Right.
gonna
But it's worth it,
no-
she said.
No, she said just remember Well, I don't know if she said it's worth it, like
Uh-huh.
in the exact tones, but similar to that, yeah.
But they wanted her to go with him.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah.
So that's what I mean by
They're like,
worth
yeah.
it. Like, go with him because it's going to be amazing, but it's just going to be really shitty afterwards.
I'm
Like,
telling you, they're all schizophrenic. This is ridiculous. This whole family pisses me off, and the mom is like the worst.
she's a little,
worst.
I mean,
she's cuckoo, right?
It's like, you know, people's parents being like, well, I went through it and you got to go through it too.
Yeah,
Like,
is that it? Is that
Right.
what it
She
is?
had that. She came off like she was still wanting Peter.
Who? Which one?
Like wanting to kind of seduce Peter.
Which
you know
one?
what I mean?
The mom?
The mom, Margaret.
Yeah. Well, so the mom dresses very scandalous. Is that what I'm reading that correctly, right? And that's
so she, like, normally she's like hippie though. And then she came into the room when he showed up all scandalous. But normally
Right.
she's like peasant skirt, scarves.
yeah. And so that's what weirds me out too, because it's like they want her to go with him, but she like there's a.
Yes.
I'm sorry, guys. What we got ourselves into.
No, it's all right. I like it. There's more to discuss. But I was going to say right here, I'm hoping it goes more into what happened before she got her cold. See, I am going to bet that whatever her situation is that occurs with Hook is what happened right before this.
Is it what caused the cold?
Because you know how, like, when your body experiences trauma or, you know, difficult things, like when you're shut down in one area, then obviously it leaves you open to, like,
I didn't think of that because I was thinking you're in Neverland. Who gets sick in Neverland?
people who've been
That well, yeah, that's I didn't think. Yeah,
traumatic situation.
Well, just the fact that the Lost Boys referred to her mom as Tasty, and then all of a sudden he brings this other girl from Minnesota or Minneapolis, where the fuck she was from. Like it's just weird. I'm like, what in the hell kind of sex trafficking fairy tale is this? Like, I don't like it.
Right?
It's super odd. I don't know. It's yeah, it's just fucking weird.
I think you just described as sex trafficking fairy tale. That's not funny, but it is.
And then it's like, and then the fact that she comes back and then doesn't remember how to fly. You know what I mean? Like, it's just, it seems like something up here's not clicking.
Well,
so then she flies a little bit after she has sex with her soon-to-be husband.
She's like, oh shit, did somebody just walk by?
No, sorry. There's like an alarm going off in my house somewhere.
You looked like, oh, I shouldn't have said that so loud when somebody was
I'm like, my husband's outside. I'm gonna text and be like, come shut that off.
We don't hear it. I don't hear anything. Do you guys?
No, we don't hear anything.
I'm worried it's in my kid's room. That's what I'm worried about.
Check it.
No problem.
Anyway, oh my God, imagine spending 11 years being depressed that a guy didn't come back when he probably just never even treated her right. Right?
No, he didn't treat her right.
No, he's terrible. I don't know. So there's a lot of grooming. That's also something here. Literally,
when she got there, he took off and left her.
Right. What I'm saying though is like the female family members are grooming each next generation to literally go off to Neverland. And we haven't heard yet, we don't know yet if the previous generations have the same experience as Wendy too does. We're unsure.
Well, remember her mom.
Why they don't have the same like depression and like mental health issues as Wendy seems to have. Nothing about Jane, but
well, remember her mom like totally warded off men after her experience. Like, does not like them, cannot stand them, thinks that, you know what I mean? So she does things, and she mentioned in there that the women in her family do like male attention, and they will do things for male attention, but the grandmother tells her repeatedly, and look at how she talks about her dad, which that made me laugh in the first chapter. I was dying.
Yeah.
When she called him the names, oh my God, I was busting up. But anyway, yeah, but she is very like anti-guys. She thinks that they're all trash.
Mm-hmm.
So she was obviously very hurt.
Yeah,
And
in
we don't
some way.
know
Absolutely.
if it was by hook or by both.
Right. Right.
Right. So what Tosh pointed out was that like she gets sick, that Wendy too gets sick after her encounter with Hook and then gets sent home. So then I wonder how all the other ones got sent home. I'm like, if things were going great, Margaret was tasty, like what happened? Why'd she get sent home?
Yeah.
I mean, unless they still aged, because remember, his big thing was for her to promise that she wouldn't get older. So,
but
you know,
he wouldn't know if he isn't coming back. How would he even know? He just
I'm saying if they stayed there, they
may
and
not,
just continued to age.
at Neverland, they may not age
No,
physically,
they do
but
age. Because remember they talked about the people who had been there before. Some of the younger boys who grew up in Neverland, even though they weren't supposed to grow up,
they didn't grow up because they came and left.
No, it's because they grew up in Neverland. Like they eventually gave up on not growing up, and then they became
the pirates.
All of the like vandals and pirates and Hook's little minions.
But isn't that like in the story overall? Isn't that where Hook comes from? That he was a lost boy himself at one point.
Right. So that's what I thought that I thought that was mentioned. I think I mentioned that in one of our topics for the week was that. It's interesting that I thought Hook had already been there, had already been a lost boy who did eventually grow up. And so, I mean, as far as I'm concerned, it is possible that the previous women have not been abused in the same way because maybe he was younger then. Maybe he was a lost boy when they had visited Neverland.
Yeah.
And then he grew up between maybe the time when, or maybe it started when Margaret was young, and then Wendy too kind of went through it the same. I don't know. I guess we'll find out. But
House on Haunted Hill. What the fuck's that book called? Here we go again.
Yeah.
All the theories.
Go again.
You're welcome.
Haunting of Hill House.
Yeah, I call it House on the Hill. The House on the Haunted Hill. That's
House
what's
on the Hill.
Ooh, that's a really good point, Melanie. Maybe if Hook did get to them, they may have been considered grown up at that point, and that's why they're like, nah, you're gone.
Oh.
We're done with you. That's a good
That is
point.
a good.
So I remember reading a story where like Peter Pan is more like he's a pedophile grooming, but Hook is the one who's trying to save all of the children.
What fucking
So
book?
it's opposite.
Not a book, just theories on.
Conspiracy theories about Peter Pan's story. Got it.
Yeah.
But sometimes when you give in to thinking like that, like you see how it can make sense.
That's what I'm saying. Is I'm reading it, what the fuck? Because I have that in the back of my head.
Yeah. The only thing I see reading this is Hook, right? So like Robin Williams and the Lost Boys.
I love that movie.
Yeah. That's my favorite. I love that movie too.
See, this is what I'm wondering is maybe she didn't though. Maybe whatever she went through was when maybe Hook was younger. Maybe Hook's around her age.
Or maybe she doesn't remember because they say that the memories from Neverland fade and you can't quite piece them together. So there's always a chance that she has no idea why she had to leave Neverland.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
I mean, I subscribe to Hook's the bad guy, but
well, that's like.
Well, there was.
No, you're fine. I was going not off topic, but to that. But go on.
There was some movie where they did like the early Captain Hook, like when he arrived in Neverland. I cannot. I'm gonna look it up. What the name of this movie was because you don't really know the whole time that like he's gonna be Hook. And then
gotcha. It's like a Lost
like
Boys
towards
kind of
the end,
thing.
you're like, oh, he's the bad guy. Like he's been the good guy of this whole movie.
Like how he became a bad guy, kind of like an origin story type thing.
Yeah,
those are good. Those are always good.
I don't remember what the name of the movie was. I'm gonna find out then.
Well, remember too in Hook, and in Peter Pan, his shadow is like a separate entity.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
Right? So this could be like Hook's shadow, which
They were
is
talking
doing
about
these
shadows
things that
too.
is not. It was the shadow that did this. It
Right.
wasn't Hook the human, it wasn't the person. And the shadows have these smells and things like that. And it like happened without it happening, right? Like she can feel these things. She knew that it happened, but it wasn't in the physical sense.
And she said it was like
So-
a man-sized shadow, right?
So
Something
it could
about
Yeah, we
be
have those
the
quotes in our
Uh-oh.
thing here. If you wanted to pull it up, you could read the quote exactly. But yeah, she does describe her encounter as being of a
right. And
man-sized
Peter
shadow.
Pan's shadow was very mischievous. It was almost like, the evil twin. So
Mhm.
this
Yeah.
is Hook's shadow doing these things and not Hook himself, so that's kind of a thing to keep in mind. We'll see how that plays out.
Ooh, bitch.
That's a good observation.
Ooh.
That was good.
Just saying.
Anyway. All right. I've never read Peter Pan or seen Peter Pan. Interesting. Only saw Hook with Robin Williams. There you go. That was a good one too.
Mm-hmm.
Rufio.
Rufio.
Rufio. Oh my God. You see that he was on TikTok, like I think last week, doing the teenage filter.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
He looked exactly the same. I was
Yeah.
like,
Well, he looks
stop.
the same now.
He has like a baby face kind of
Yes.
He does.
look.
But some people look like if you take